Okay, so let's see exactly what we're going to look at here when it comes to animating the files that we made. And as usual, I'll probably use my favorite animals, the giraffe. So go into here and you'll find every one of you has something called Microsoft Photos on your system. Okay, when you bring up Microsoft Photos, you'll see something like this here. I'll bring it to Photos at the main screen. This is what it looks like. Yours probably doesn't have anything in it. I obviously have a lot in it. So here's my project library, but I'm going to do a second one here. Okay, so let's take a look here, and you'll see something like this where it'll say new video, your new video project, and you'll say running 16 frame Rhino. But you can call it anything. Give it your name. It makes no difference as long as it's a name that's not on there. There you go. Now, just to let you know, I have taken the liberty in Sketchpad to make 16 different Rhino frames, okay? And they look something like this, except their legs move all the time. You can see these legs can move back and forth. As long as I make the legs with one stroke like this, and that's all I'm looking for right now, you can select the leg like this, a big fat drumstick like you might have at a turkey, and move it this way and that way. So each one of these legs move, and the heads actually move too, although the horn and the no horn doesn't. In reality, we could group these together. So you can see how I can move each leg. So I made 16 of these, okay? So I made one, I moved it, and I kept saving it. Like I'll do another one here. I'll just do another one. It'll be flat out. Oops, I don't want that. I'll go back to that. It'll be flat out running like crazy. Oh, the lights went out in my room. I mustn't have stood up for the past hour. So I'll move this way, way back like this. I'll move here forward like this so it's in a full gallop. I'll move this back here like this. I'll move this forward like this. And I'll put the head looking up like this. I'm not moving the horn for now. So I could save this and save it, and then just keep saving different ones. And all they do, if you notice, it gives them a different name up here. 197, this okay, 197, 4, 5, 6, everything else like that, okay? So in that regard, I really don't care. So then I go back to my paint program, photos, I should say, and I add the files from my PC. All your files go to downloads, okay, downloads. So if I go to downloads, here's the one at 135 I just did. I won't add that, and I will add all these that I did a little bit earlier. And if you notice here, I believe there are 16 in total. Most of them do the same thing. So here we go, drawing 197.1, and I numbered them and everything else. So here we go. And you'll see they come in to my library here, my library. And that means they're taken from your computer and put in there. I don't know what that ever means, but I kind of don't care. So here we go. They're here, and I'm going to place them in the storyboard. And the storyboard tells you what order they go into, okay? So as you can see, if I move these over, a lot of them have different characteristics, okay? The legs move and so on and so forth. So what I can do, and I'm going to select all of these, okay? How do I select them all? I'll go here, 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 here. And they notice they take 3 seconds here. They say 3 because you start them out and they assume you want to show it for 3 seconds. But I want to move it to the lowest I can, which will be 1. And here they are, okay? They're all here in their own little program. So here's 3, 15. I mean, they have different numbers to them. and they should have kind of different characteristics, but you can shuffle them around. I noticed these kind of these four look the same, so I will move this one here. I'm just moving them around to kind of give them different look. That'll be the first one, the second one, the third one kind of looks the same. So they look the same. We're going to fiddle around with them. I'm not sure this will be perfect, but it should give you an idea of what it's supposed to do. I'll flip these two here, just like shuffling cards, and I see some of you kids play cards, so it'll look something like this here. And here's some of the original ones, so I'll move this in the middle here. I'll move in the middle. The key is not to have two that look exactly the same in a row. That way you get some kind of an animation. Let's see, and some of them look close enough different that you'll see they kind of look the same, so I'll flip-flop these around, okay? So you can see him, and I'll put him in the middle here. So they all look a little bit different. I'm not sure they all are, but what I'll do is I'll put some music into it, and I'll put Block Party, and I'll sync my video with the music's beat. Oh, one other thing I want to do. I want to select every single one of these and change the transition to 1 second, not 3. Because when it's 1 second, it'll move a little faster. Because it's 3, it just sits up there kind of dumb for 3 seconds, and you want it to go to 1. So here we go. I'm trying to select them all. See, they all say 3, and I selected them all. Anything you select means it'll fix it. It'll make it all the same. So here we go. And I'm going to add the duration. I'll move this to 1. So they're all down to 1. And let's see what this looks like. It should be a walking rhino. I don't know why I'm not getting music. You see it's walking. Did I even select the music? I might have done some more work to do it, but you can see it walks. And that's the animation. That's 16 frames in 15 seconds, or about 1 per second. So let me do this. Background music. Did I select anything? I should have selected Block Party, synced it, done. And let's see what I say here. Here we go. And that's my walking rhino. So when you're done, and you have the ability actually to use voice recorder and record something and put it in there. I'm not going to do that right now, but you can click finish the video, and amazingly enough, once you do that, your image will look like it's animated. Okay, and I think that's pretty good. It's going to look like it's animated. So that's really about it. This is called running 16 frame Rhino. I'll click export. You could upload this to YouTube. You could do anything you want, but this is the way animated. But remember, the worst animation you see on TV is 15 frames a second. The average 30, and the best Disney movies are 60 frames a second. In this case here, we did 1 frame per second. I'll look at software that makes it work a little bit better, but in any event, this is how you animate Sketchpad, which is free, using the program called Microsoft Photo, which is free and it's on your system. And the better you learn how to use this, you'll be able to adapt to more sophisticated programs. So thank you. I'm going to save this, and I'm going to upload it to YouTube.